They look human, they post on TikTok and Instagram, they can talk in 100 languages, wear designer clothes, and smile for brand campaigns. But here's the twist. They aren't real. They're AI influencers, synthetic personalities created with computer graphics and artificial intelligence. The question isn't what they are anymore. We know the tools exist, and they're improving fast. The real question is, will AI influencers actually become popular? Will they replace human influencers and dominate feeds? Will they flop as a gimmick? Or will they land somewhere in between? To answer, let's consider three possible futures. One where AI influencers take over completely, one where they fade away, and one middle ground that aligns with Occam's razor, the simplest, most realistic explanation. Let's start with the first scenario. AI influencers become dominant. The case for this future is straightforward. AI influencers offer brands reliability. They never go off message, never get into scandals, never demand higher fees. Scalability. They can post 24/7 in any language, in any market simultaneously. Cost efficiency. Once created, they can generate campaigns at near zero marginal cost. And the market projections are bullish. Analysts estimate the virtual influencer industry could grow from about $6 billion in 2024 to $45 to $170 billion by 2030. In this scenario, it's easy to imagine a near future where 1. Every major brand employs multiple AI influencers, 2. Human influencers become niche, like artisanal craftspeople in a world of mass manufacturing, and 3. Audiences, especially younger generations, normalize following digital characters just as easily as human ones. In short, the takeover scenario says AI influencers won't just be popular, they'll be the standard. But is that really likely? Now, let's flip it. What if AI influencers turn out to be a passing fad? The case for this is also compelling. 1. Authenticity matters. Influencer marketing works because audiences feel a personal connection with real people. That parasocial bond, I trust this person, I know them, is hard to fake. AI influencers may look convincing, but they lack lived experience, emotions, and genuine stakes. 2. Trust is fragile. Many fans react negatively when they discover an influencer isn't real. Some feel deceived. If audiences turn away, engagement collapses, and without engagement, brands lose interest. 3. Cultural resistance. For some people, synthetic influencers feel creepy or soulless. They may work as mascots or novelties, but not as cultural icons. And 4. Regulation and backlash. Governments may require clear labeling of AI-generated content. If audiences see this is not a real person on every post, the magic might fade. In this scenario, AI influencers remain niche, useful for experiments, entertaining as gimmicks, but never replacing the genuine appeal of human influencers. They fizzle out because they can't overcome the central problem. People want human connection, not manufactured perfection. Finally, let's consider the most realistic outcome, the middle ground. Occam's razor suggests the simplest explanation is usually the right one, and the simplest future here is that AI influencers become normal part of the ecosystem, but not their rulers. Here's how that might look. 1. Niche popularity. AI influencers thrive in specific roles, mascots for big brands, quirky TikTok entertainers, or hyper-stylized fashion models. They're popular, but not universal. 2. Hybrid models. Many human influencers create AI twins to scale themselves, posting in other languages, handling lower-tier campaigns, or running 24/7 engagement. In this model, AI doesn't replace humans, it augments them. 3. Audience segmentation. Some demographics embrace AI influencers, especially younger audiences used to digital idols, VTubers, and gaming avatars. Others stick to human influencers. The result is coexistence, not replacement. And 4. Regulated transparency. By 2030, clear labeling will be standard. Audiences will know who's real and who's synthetic, and they'll choose accordingly. The middle ground acknowledges both strengths and weaknesses. AI influencers are cheaper, scalable, and safe for brands. But human influencers offer authenticity, culture, and relatability. So, the most likely future is a blended marketplace. Some synthetic stars, some human stars, often working together. So which scenario will come true? The AI takeover is possible, but unlikely. Too many cultural and trust barriers stand in the way. The AI Fizzle is also possible, but unlikely given the billions already invested and the clear signs of traction. The middle ground is the most plausible. By 2030, AI influencers will be popular but not dominant. They'll carve out niches, power hybrid models, and become one more tool in the marketing toolkit. They won't replace humans entirely because audiences still value authenticity, but they won't vanish because the economics and creative advantages for brands are too strong. In other words, AI influencers will become normal, not the future of all influencing, but a future of influencing. So, will AI influencers become popular? The answer is yes, but with limits. They'll grow, they'll attract millions of followers, they'll partner with brands, but they'll exist alongside humans, not instead of them. Occam's razor gives us the simplest, most realistic future, a middle ground where AI influencers are just one more category in the digital landscape. And perhaps that's the lesson. Technology rarely replaces everything all at once. More often, it adds complexity, creating new options while leaving space for the old. So the next time you scroll your feed and see someone who looks too perfect, too polished, or too unusual to be true, ask yourself, are they real? Does it matter? And would you still follow them if they weren't? Thanks for watching. If you want more deep dives into the future of technology, culture, and business, don't forget to subscribe to Marketing Business Network. And tell us in the comments, do you think AI influencers will take over or just become part of the mix?